Okay, it's time to make a list. I need to make a list of all the things I need to get done on this boat because I don't foresee just being able to pound all this out in one go without having to go work on customers' boats and things like that. So while it's fresh in my nog, we're going to write down everything we need to do and we'll start checking everything off. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get the motor running. We need our coil wires, bolts for the coil, prime oil, fire her up. So other motor, we need to clean. We need to clean. I'm gonna just try to stay like this. We need to paint. We have some corrosion around the lower unit, paint peeling off, and we also have some corrosion right above the lower unit. So we're gonna get that all painted. Next thing what we need to do is we need to order parts from Ranger. So there's a couple things that I have to order from Ranger, maybe a few things. First thing we need to order is there's a grab handle on the passenger side that's all busted. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna order the 2 control panels for the driver's side. And then the last thing I might order is a new rub rail. I might be able to get this rub rail from my distributor. I don't know why I wouldn't. This is kind of like a hard rub rail. So we need to drain the fuel. And while I'm draining the fuel, I'll go ahead and I'll check the fuel lines and the pumps and all that. Not pumps, the senders. We'll also go ahead and we'll clean the tank area. The tank area is up underneath the seats. You have to pull the seats to get to the tank. So we'll go ahead and we will do that. So those are like the 3 things that I really have to do. And then I would say the 4th is detail. I want to get this boat nice and clean, get it really clean so that I enjoy working on it. I really like my boat. A lot of people hate the all black. I really like it. But it does stay really dirty. It doesn't look good when it's dirty at all. Now I'm gonna just make a list of things that I would like to do that kind of need to be done, whatever, right? We'll star them as we go. So replace trolling motor. We will install a single 36. I want to change my cranking battery to a lithium. I have a 4-bank dual pro charger. I'm gonna take that out. Those things weigh a lot of weight, have a lot of weight, and I'm gonna be I'm up in the air, but this is the way that I'm leaning, is I'm gonna get a 12 volt, 20 amp waterproof charger for the lithium cranking battery. And then I'm gonna get a DC to DC charger, 12 to 36, to charge my 36 volt. And what that DC to DC allows you to do, if you're familiar with like the power pole charge or anything like that, is you're able to charge your trolling motor battery while running the big motor. And when it's plugged into the wall and that 12 volt 20 amp charger is charging, it'll also charge as well. So, and then we'll also clean the rear compartment. So when we're replacing the trolling motor, I'm gonna probably go ahead and I'm gonna replace the wiring. It has 6 gauge in there. I might run 6 gauge again because I have like so much 6 gauge. But if I have a lot of 4 gauge back there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run 4 gauge. Something else I need to order from Ranger is the stickers. So, we've done everything we can do right now on the motor. We are waiting on a couple parts, as you guys have probably seen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get off this. I'm going to call Ranger. I'm going to see how much all this costs for the grab handle and those 2 panels. And we will then take out the batteries out of the back. For that single 36, we'll pull the trolling motor. Then we'll pull the 4 or the 6 gauge from the back to the front, and then we'll see what's going on in the back compartment and what I got to clean. Oh, one more thing, power poles. Need to work on my poles anyways. I would like to get new poles. I would still probably go with the 10 footers. First off, because they are dope looking. 10-foot poles, I think, make a boat look super cool. The downside to 10-foot blade power poles or Raptors or whatever is you cannot get in and out of your garage without lowering them. So that's a pain in the butt. But my thing with this boat, since I bought it and designed it and built it, was I don't care that the seats are black and I will burn my butt every time I sit down in the middle of the summer. I don't care that my carpet's black and it'll be 5 times hotter than any other boat out there. I don't care that I have to lower power bolt blades because I think I look cool. Some of you guys are like, this guy's so stupid. Why would you put black carpet on a black boat? This thing gets extremely hot during the summer. I mean, you can't set your hand on here. The carpet's hot. There's like no escaping the heat when you're fishing out of this thing. But in order to look cool, you have to have some sacrifices. Another thing to add to the list, I would like to put sea deck in the bottom. So that's that. Let's go ahead. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call Ranger. Let's go from there. Okay, so just got off the phone with Ranger, and for the 2 control panels, the passenger side grab handle, and 2 of the Z raised letter stickers in the back, which are $90 a piece. It was like $1,000 for all that. So let's go ahead, let's get some batteries pulled. Let's look at our wiring situation for the trolling motor. Let's pull the trolling motor, and what I might start doing is pulling off all the like trim pieces, pull off like the windshield, pull this piece off, go around, get all that stuff off so I can really do like a deep clean detail. And I might go ahead and start pulling the fuel, the seats to get to the fuel tank to drain the fuel. Let's see how much fuel's in my boat. Can you see that? Holy cow! I don't know how much this holds. Like 50 gallons, 60 gallons of fuel? Yeah, doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my kids. For my kids. For my kids. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull these 3 batteries out, get these trays out as well. I'm gonna pull that spare prop. I'm gonna probably leave my charger in there for right now. Funny story, back in the day, I was working on my boat and I dropped a wrench, welded a wrench to my battery. Luckily I didn't burn my boat down. A lot of life lessons were learned on this boat. This boat has been through a lot with me. I've gone through a lot with this boat, I guess. One. 2. 3. See what we got going on. So here's the chargers. This is the jump. This is the control motor. Control motor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these trays and I'm going to put it this way back there, as far back, and then I'll have some storage space here for something, or maybe leave it here and then put my pumps, power pull pumps here. That's a TBD because I want to see what happens when I pull this out. Let's go ahead while I'm here, pull my prop. There's that. Let's get my drill, get those out, those trays out. Alright, so we got the back compartment, all the batteries taken out. I'm just like cleaning it up a little bit. There are a bunch of holes down there from the trays. Should have went all already up there. I'm gonna take this plate right here. I don't know how much you can see. So here's the plan. Single 36. Take that out. 2 chargers. Take that thing out. Replace this with lithium. Move the power pole pumps from back there, and instead of moving them in this bay, all right, 3 bays, we'll move them back there. I'm gonna let that kind of sit. I sprayed it with some SD20 to clean it up. I do have a ton of 4 gauge wire, so I'm gonna be running 4 gauge to the front. I'm gonna get this kind of cleaned up. Now we're going to hop up here and we're going to pull the front panel and pull the trolling motor. I need to start by getting all this junk off my trolling motor. As you can see, she's been used and abused and not taken good care of. I got the wiring ran. That's probably the biggest downside to Ranger is you have no access anywhere. So I was trying to run it up, but ended up having to run it back. Run it back, y'all. One hop this time. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. But man, it was really hard to pull. I think I got enough leads back here. In total, probably took me 30, 40 minutes to pull the wire from the back to the front. So I'm gonna give me ample amount up here, like right here. So that's that, there we go. All right, so that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to comment down below. Like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the old rig. And be sure to check back next week. Hopefully by then, we'll be able to get the motor started. And I hope you guys commented on the other video. If you haven't, go back and watch them. Comment to think if you think the motor's gonna start, or if we're gonna have to do more work to it, or if the motor's blown. If you guess right, you enter for your chance to win a free Mealy Marine hoodie. So we got all that. We got quite a bit done today. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start cleaning up. It's Friday. And I'm gonna go home, spend time with my family, maybe go out to eat tonight, I don't know. See what my wife's got cooking in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so if you're in the Houston area, I'd love to earn your business. MealyMarineServices.com, get a quote. If you need boat parts, check out MealyMarine.com. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Until next time.